Going to be at her penthouse, at her apartment, which is how Beyonce and Jay-Z got married. They didn't do it at a venue. They did it at the apartment.
Something
they can
private and controlled.
The Taylor Swift wedding venue mystery is officially solved. After weeks of speculation about Liberty Island, the Plaza Hotel, the Met Cloisters, the Rainbow Room, and the Brooklyn Bridge waterfront, an insider just dropped the bombshell that ends every theory. The wedding is not happening at a hotel, it's not happening at a museum, it's not happening at any of the venues celebrity wedding planners have been arguing about for the last month. It's happening inside Taylor Swift's own apartment in SoHo. Yes, her apartment, the same building she has lived in for years, the same neighborhood she has been spotted walking around in casually for over a decade, the same place she has hidden from paparazzi behind black umbrellas and through private exits. The wedding is going to happen right there, inside her home, with the entire street cordoned off for security. And the reason this venue choice is brilliant is something nobody saw coming. Let me break down everything we just learned about Taylor's mega compound, what the ceremony will look like, and the wild new details that just dropped about the rest of the wedding plans.
Do you think Blake Lively's invited to the wedding?
Absolutely not. And I think Blake still thinks she could be. No, it is over. It is done. Taylor does not like messiness.
Here's what just got revealed. Insider Rob Shooter, the journalist behind the Naughty But Nice newsletter and a regular on New York morning shows, confirmed the venue during a recent live broadcast. Quote, "We now know the date. The date is July 3rd. Her favorite holiday is July 4th, so she's getting married the day before. Page 6 are saying it's going to be in New York. Some people are saying it's going to be at her house in Rhode Island. Let me give it away. It's not one of those big fancy hotels, not the Botanical Gardens. It's not Macy's. It is at her own apartment. So I'm told a street downtown in SoHo will probably be cordoned off and the wedding will take place there." End quote.
It's going to be July 3rd. July 4th is her favorite day. So it's the day before July 4th. We don't know where it is.
7-3.
Let me tell you why we don't know. So I got a prediction where it is. I don't know. I think it's going to be at her penthouse, at her apartment, which is how Beyonce and Jay-Z got married. They didn't do it at a venue. They did it at the apartment.
Something
they can
private and controlled.
Yeah.
The bombshell stunned everyone. Most insiders had been pushing massive venue theories for months. The reality is so much simpler. Taylor is going to walk down the aisle in her own home. Now, here's why this works. Most apartments, even celebrity-level apartments, would not be big enough to host a wedding of 150 people. But Taylor's apartment is not most apartments. According to Shooter, Taylor has bought 4 separate apartments in the same building over the years. She has knocked them all into one massive compound. Quote, "She has bought 4 apartments in that building and has knocked them into one massive compound." End quote. The total square footage is approximately 8,300 square feet. That's bigger than most weddings, that's bigger than some restaurants. That's enough room to host a full ceremony, a reception, a dance floor, a sit-down dinner, and a band, all inside her own home. All under one roof, all without anyone on the outside ever seeing through a single window. The street will be locked down by security. The strategy here is genius. By holding the wedding inside her own apartment, Taylor controls every single variable. There are no venue staff she didn't personally vet, no back doors that paparazzi can sneak through, no outside catering halls where information could leak, no drone-friendly outdoor spaces where helicopters could capture aerial footage. The apartment is a fortress. The street will be sealed, the guests will arrive through a tightly controlled entry, and the photos that come out of the wedding will only be the ones Taylor herself decides to release. It's the same playbook Beyonce and Jay-Z used in 2008 when they got married inside Jay-Z's Tribeca penthouse. The lesson: when you're the most famous couple on earth, the safest place to get married is your own home. The ceremony itself is being designed in classic Taylor fashion. Sources have said for weeks that the wedding will follow 1950s Hollywood glamour. The cake will be designed in a 50s style. The dress is reportedly being designed by Sarah Burton, the woman behind the Princess of Wales's wedding gown. Taylor may also borrow vintage jewelry from Elizabeth Taylor's actual estate. her father, Scott Swift, will walk her down the aisle. Travis's brother, Jason Kelce, will be the best man.
We just hear a best man speech.
We just heard a best man speech.
I'm
gonna
fire up something a lot better. We're gonna do a lot more planning. Yeah. I gotta be good. I gotta be good at this. Well, first of all, hopefully I'm the best man. We'll see. Trav has a lot of friends. I'm just hoping to get the opportunity.
Right.
Patrick Mahomes will be a groomsman. Wyatt and Eliate Kelce, Travis's nieces, will be flower girls. Donna Kelce will dance with Travis during the mother-son dance.
Are you looking forward to the, mother-son dance at the wedding?
Oh, I'm sure it'll be interesting.
Oh, yeah?
For sure.
Have you got a favorite song you'd like to do it to?
I think with Jason's, I danced to Love Shack with the B-52s.
Oh, wow.
So we'll see what I can muster.
Andrea Swift, Taylor's mother, will reportedly handle the toast. The whole event is being treated like a deeply personal family gathering, even though it's costing more than most celebrity weddings ever do. Now here's the part that has Swifties melting today. The save-the-date invites have already been sent, and on the invitations themselves there's a special note: no gifts. The couple is asking guests to donate to charity instead. Quote from sources, "They don't need anything. Between them, they have more than enough, so they decided, why not use this moment to help others? They've chosen causes that truly matter to them. Guests are being asked to donate instead of buying gifts." End quote. Taylor has provided guests with a curated list of her favorite charities. The list reportedly includes causes she has supported quietly for years: food banks, education funds, music education programs, and disaster relief. The move is classic Taylor. She's a billionaire. He's a multi-millionaire. They don't need a fourth toaster oven. So they turned their wedding into a charitable event. And in doing so, they're going to redirect millions of dollars in potential gift money to people who actually need it. The staff involved in the wedding are also reportedly going to receive big bonuses. Quote from sources, "Staff working the wedding can expect a very big bonus. Taylor never forgets the people who make things happen. She's built a reputation for taking care of people. From tour crews to everyday fans, she shows up in a real way." End quote. This is the same Taylor who reportedly handed out $50 million in bonuses to her Eras tour crew at the end of that tour. The same Taylor who quietly donated to fans struggling with hospital bills. The same Taylor who left a $200 tip for each member of the jazz band at Casa Cipriani last month. The wedding staff are about to get the gift of their lives, and Taylor is going to do it without making it a press release.
Fun to write the notes. It's fun to think about everybody's lives that they're going to go back to and the time off they're going to have, and the kids they haven't seen because they've been away from months, and it just making that worthwhile for them is really, it feels like Christmas morning when you finally get to say thank you.
Now let's talk about everything else happening around the wedding right now. Yesterday, Monday, May 4th, was Met Gala night in New York. Beyoncé co-hosted alongside Nicole Kidman and Venus Williams. 400 celebrities walked the steps. Sabrina Carpenter, Lena Dunham, and most of Taylor's friend circle were on the carpet, and Taylor and Travis officially skipped the event. It was Taylor's 9th straight year of missing the Met. Travis has never attended one. Sources confirmed they decided to stay home because of the constant flow of wedding leaks despite signed NDAs. They want to focus on private time. They don't want to add another high-profile public moment to the news cycle 2 months before the wedding. The Met went on without them. And meanwhile, Taylor was reportedly spotted in New York City the same day. Photo agency Backgrid captured the couple yesterday. While Hollywood was at the Met, Taylor and Travis were in their own city on their own time, doing their own thing. The Chiefs are also working around the wedding in their own way. The team's 2026 off-season workout schedule has been carefully designed to avoid conflicting with Travis's wedding. The Chiefs typically host 3 weekends of organized team activities. This year they only have 2. Sources believe the schedule is designed specifically because so many Chiefs players, coaches, and staff are likely on the wedding guest list. The mandatory 2-day minicamp falls on June 9th through 11th, leaving plenty of room before the July 3rd wedding. Travis is reportedly skipping the voluntary OTAs to focus on wedding planning. Patrick Mahomes, who is recovering from a torn ACL and LCL, is reportedly throwing on his own, according to head coach Andy Reid. The whole team is rearranging their own off-season calendar to make sure they can be at Travis's wedding without any scheduling conflicts. That's how big this wedding has become inside the Chiefs organization. Travis himself is reportedly more motivated than ever for the upcoming season. Chiefs general manager Brett Veach revealed this week that Travis came back to the building right after the Super Bowl loss and made his decision in real time. Quote, "We played our last game of the season in Vegas, and when we got back, Trav came in and he basically said, 'I'm going to take a few weeks off here, but I'm not going out like this.' We knew basically the day after our last game he was coming back." End quote. Veach added, quote, "If this is the last dance, hopefully we make it special, but you knew Travis Kelce wasn't going to go out with the season we had last year." End quote.
We played our last game of the season in Vegas last year, and when we got back, we have player meetings and exit interviews, and it was a cool deal where Trav came in and he basically said, like, I'm going to take a few weeks off here, but I'm not going out like this. We knew basically the day after our last game that, he made it known to Coach Reed and to me that there was no way he was going out like this.
Travis signed a new one-year deal. He's got the wedding, he's got a Super Bowl chip on his shoulder, and the man is approaching 2026 like he's running through a brick wall. Sources also revealed today that Taylor is reportedly considering a secret double wedding plan to confuse leakers entirely. Quote, "Taylor is extremely aware of the risks that come with this level of fame and exposure, and there is a feeling that a single event simply cannot be protected in the way she would like." End quote. The plan reportedly involves staging one large, heavily guarded ceremony at the SoHo apartment as a public-facing event and a second smaller real wedding happening privately at a different location. If true, Taylor is essentially turning her wedding into a chess game. The decoy at the apartment, the real wedding somewhere else. Whether the plan happens or whether the rumor itself is the plan, Taylor wins either way. Travis's bachelor party is also locked in end of May, the Bahamas, with Jason and Patrick Mahomes and a small group of close friends. Golf, villa, chill dinners. The combined $10 million budget for the bachelor and bachelorette parties is reportedly the floor, not the ceiling. Selena Gomez and Gigi Hadid are losing sleep over Taylor's bachelorette party planning. They have shared Google Docs going so deep, it sounds like they're planning the Met Gala, custom drinks for every activity, a 4-city tour across New York, Nashville, the Bahamas, and Italy. So here's the picture. Taylor is getting married inside her own SoHo apartment. The street will be cordoned off. Her 4-apartment compound is over 8,000 square feet. The ceremony will be classic 1950s Hollywood glamour. Sarah Burton may be designing the dress. Elizabeth Taylor's jewelry may be borrowed. Jason is best man. Wyatt and Eliate are flower girls. The Save the Dates told guests to skip gifts and donate to charity. The staff will get big bonuses. Taylor and Travis skipped the Met Gala. They were spotted in NYC yesterday. The Chiefs reworked their off-season schedule around the wedding. Travis is fired up for one more Super Bowl run. Mahomes is rehabbing. The double wedding decoy theory is being discussed. 60 days until the most controlled celebrity wedding in modern history. The venue is locked, the plan is set, and on July 3rd, Taylor Swift will walk down the aisle of her own apartment into the arms of Travis Kelce, while 150 of the most important people in their lives watch the moment they've been preparing for since August 2025. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.